Lincoln McGill here. I want to make a quick case that the Chumash Indian are descendants of Lemuria. Met an interesting character on our way back from Shasta. We stopped in Santa Barbara, and this gentleman told us stories about a pygmy elephant being found on Santa Rosa Island back in 1994. Indicates how the animals had apparently crossed or somehow ended up 26 miles beyond the shoreline in the Pacific Ocean on Santa Rosa Island. This man said that he was a Chumash Indian ambassador helping fill ore back in 1959. Dr. Orr found remains of a man on Santa Rosa Island that carbon dated back to 13,000 years ago. Now, the pygmy elephant that they found in 1994 dated back 30,000 years, and the interesting thing that this Chumash Indian told us was that the bones were also stacked nice and neat, or there were other bones that were stacked nice and neat in a pile, as if someone had eaten the mammoth itself. So the obvious question is, why would the bones be stacked neatly? How did the bones get stacked neatly? And he proposed that the answer is that man ate it. So the timeline, again, is fairly skewed compared to modern history. Another interesting point that he made that makes it sound like the Chumash Indians were descendants of Lemurians was the flat boats that they used. They call them tomols, T-O-M-O-L-S, look very Polynesian, something I looked up and definitely agree with. Quite a distance from Polynesia to Santa Rosa Island, just off the California coast. I think that the case that he made for Chumash being descendants of Lemuria is pretty strong, and I think that the case of Lemuria is going to continue, and as soon as I have more data, I'll post more information here online. Thanks for listening.